Well, Happy New Year. Hello, I'm back. Hope everybody had a fabulous Christmas, holiday season, New Year. It's 2025. So I wanted to start out this year with an unboxing video. I have been on the market for a bird. Anyway, um, watch me over there. I've been on the market for a compact point and shoot camera to carry with me daily. I've been looking for a while now. And there's the usual suspects that are out there, and there's some unusual ones. I finally picked one. That's what we're going to talk about today. So, just to give you a rundown, I looked into the G7X Mark III, Mark II, the G7X is from Canon, the Sony RX100 Mark VII, and those two have one drawback to me, and that is not the zoom, but the lens that is motorized and comes out. So I wanted a fixed lens. So fixed lens usually makes you think, okay, fixed focal length probably too, coming from like my S5 II world. So started looking around. Popular Ricoh GR3 and a GR3X, 28 mil and 40 mil respectively. Very good. APS-C, compact, pocketable. Sounds like it fits the bill. But it has the motorized lens that comes out. May not be, I know it's not a big deal for most because it's a very popular camera. I work in a camera store. I sell it. I see it being asked for a lot. But that is something, I didn't want the motorized mechanics to be an issue over time. So I'm trying to think, what is there left? Well, there's a very popular, very hard to find Fujifilm X100VI or VI. It's compact, not quite pocketable. Fixed focal length, no zooming lens, 23 mil, 35 mil equivalent. It's got film simulations. It's got the retro vibe. You know, on one hand, you'd be in the cool crowd because it's a talking piece when you see it, when you set it down. And working in a camera store, I was like, well, this is really hard to get. And I had two sitting on my shelf, surprisingly, a week ago. So I did the only logical thing, and I did not buy them. I know you're probably like, what? It the the price for what I'm chasing, it didn't meet. You know, I have an S5 II. Like I have the quality and the lenses and the sharpness. I'm not chasing that. But I want something that's going to give me some options. And before I reveal what it is, I want to tell you the things that I narrowed down. I wanted it to be pocket size. I wanted it to be able to shoot in RAW. I wanted to be able to shoot in aperture priority mode and have an exposure compensation dial. Not a big ask until you look at the lineup of what's out there. It's a big ask. But I found one. I found one camera that's a sleeper, in my opinion. A camera that's going to answer the solution for an everyday grab and go. A camera that has surprisingly a zoom, but doesn't have the lens issue that I'm fearing, the zooming manipulating lens. And it's not what I expected. But the more I looked into this camera, it was exactly what I wanted and more. Has focus stacking, just like my S5 II. It's got a 1 centimeter close focusing distance, 25 mil to 100 mil zoom. So 4x basically, 4 times zoom. It is 12 megapixels, but the megapixels wasn't on my list of criteria. I'm filling the frame normally. I'm not shooting to crop. If I do crop, it's more straightening. So when I shoot my 50 mil and in super crop mode on my S5 II to grab something, I'm at 6 megapixels. And you can go look at my Instagram. I won't tell you, but there's a few of those, there's quite a few of those photos that are at the 6 megapixel size. It's hard to tell. And some of them are just like really good. So it's double that. Are you ready to see what it is? I've done something I have not done ever. Took it home Sunday. Today's Wednesday. I've been waiting to open this since Sunday. Because I've been wanting to come out to find a place to record a video. Obviously, I'm in nature. I wanted somewhere that has a nice green background like so. Because of what the camera is. The OM Systems TG7. I know. So, let's get into it and see what's in the box, shall we? Here it is. OM Systems TG7. Comes in red or black. I picked up the black one here. So, let's find out what's in the box. There we go. My receipt. Boring. We have warranty card. We have maintaining water resistance. This is a tough camera. And the basic manual. Not many cameras come with this anymore. And this is a chunky boy. Chunky. That's a lot of reading material. It's been a while since I read a book that long. Alright. Let's open this all the way up. First things first, we have USB-A to my favorite thing, USB-C, which means this can be powered via USB-C, charging on the go with a battery bank. I mean, come on. We have the Li92B battery, same one as the actual TG7. This intrigued me, a red strap. So I bought this same camera for my wife. She has the red one. I overlooked it for myself when I first bought it. And that's why I've come to the consensus I have now. But that's all that's in the box. I was surprised it wasn't a black strap with a black camera. Just whatever they want. And here we go. The brand new TG7. Look at that. So, this is an F. Alright, so this is shockproof, waterproof, which means I can go 15 meters deep water resistance with this. It's 2 or 3 meters drop proof. There's this front button which disengages this thing that lets me attach other features on here, whether I want to put a UV filter over it or CPLs, NDs, or if I want to get a ring light. So it does have a flash, but the ring light would be great for the 1 centimeter close focusing. Now, you have your GPS, your Wi-Fi pairing with the Olympus app. Over here on this side, you got 2 locks to get in this door which is your mini HDMI and your USB-C port. Hang on, guys. You can see the level of the weather sealing there. And like, you gotta push it in so it stays. It's very nice. And then the bottom here, you got 1, 2 locks as well. Same thing. So this is where your SD card goes. UHS 1 compatible. So your battery goes, and you can see again the weather sealing strip there. Awesome little camera so far. Everything I've researched about it. Tripod mount if I need it. But here's the thing. So you have your automatic mode, your P mode. It's got aperture priority along with 2 custom modes. The microscope mode is the 1 centimeter close focusing. But when I put it in aperture priority, this would be your zoom in, zoom out if I want. This dial becomes my exposure compensation plus 2 or minus 2 exposure comp, which is huge for me. So yeah, that is my new daily carry. It's going to be for fun to capture awesome little photos out and about, street photography. So I went with the black one. So, you know, when you're less to see like that, very inconspicuous. It feels so good in the hand, very, very compact and pocketable. It does have a smaller sensor though. So, you know, a lot of people are going to question because the sensor size. So this has a 1/2.3 inch sensor. Backside illuminated, CMOS, compared to the APS-C that the Fujifilm X100VI and the Ricoh GR3 are at. All right. That's the TG7 for you. My new camera. I guess I can go see how tough it is now.